It's me, Big Ciellica, and not the little itty bitty teeny weeny one. And today we're gonna be playing some more Firewatch. The story's getting good, so let's just jump straight in and we'll talk as we go because you know there's so much walking in this damn game. I have plenty of time to yap. So, in the last episode, we figured out at least what Henry and Delilah believe is that they are being surveyed and watched by whatever group might be out here. If you remember, I got hit in my damn head. We came to check out this little fire area. We found a note that says some suspicious stuff. You know, my camp got broken into and now 2 girls are missing. I don't quite know what to make of any of it, so let's just continue to follow along. So we need to go back to Wapiti Meadow, and right now I believe we are all the way near Ruby River. See, this is what I was talking about. Like, this is also a walking simulator. But wait, how am I supposed to get back? Didn't I have to climb and jump and shit to get over here? Hopefully there's actually another route. I don't know. I've expressed a little distrust in Delilah. Just at certain moments where I feel like she's just not reacting the way that I think she should, or even that conversation that she had. Bridge, I can't cross here. Well, yes. And now I really feel like I'm being watched.
I think I would have gotten strong enough to climb back up some of these drop-offs, but here I am, stuck.
Yeah, well, we've all got our limits, Henry.
That's all you have to say? It's like she just doesn't give a damn. Oh, chop tree. Oh, yeah. Okay. I don't know if this is going to be the last episode or we're going to have one more after this. I don't know. Hop over. Oh, okay, get it. I would love if they would grace us with some music. Oh.
I had a thought.
Let's hear it.
You heard someone in the bushes.
Yeah?
Okay, so let's assume we're being tailed. Or you are, at least. Where are you right now?
Just on my way back, in and out of trees in the middle of nowhere.
Do you see anybody?
No, definitely not.
All right, so tell me what you think of this.
What the fuck?
Did you just cough?
No. Did you just cough?
No.
Oh, fuck. There isn't any way someone, like, another lookout could be on this line, is there?
No. Not without tapping our radios.
Well, what about when I heard you talking to someone else?
I just left your line open. That's not what this is. Get in your tower, shut the door. Don't leave, and don't use your radio. I'll call you. Understand? I will call you.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm glad I didn't have to walk my ass all the way back. So somebody's listening in. What if it's that boy she was talking about?
Thoroughfare Tower, this is Two Forks calling you for the, 50th time today. The June fire continues to move in a southerly fashion.
No, he comfortable. He got his feet
for
up.
fuck's sake, answer your radio.
Hello, sunshine. Sorry, went out for a little bit. What can I do you for?
You can do me for a trip out of here. I don't care if it's on horseback or a helicopter or in a canoe. Just get me out of here.
Henry, we have work left to do. Let's chat about what's bothering you and you'll feel better.
Are you serious?
Let's talk. Okay?
Okay.
Henry, pick up on what she's
By the
putting
way,
down.
I was wondering if your Flora of the Shoshone info poster was still up inside your tower?
What?
It's just protocol that those stay up. You know, info about your tower, the surrounding tree species, etc.
All right.
Just, you know, have a look at it. Make sure it's in ship shape.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, it's up. Why are you acting like this?
Great. Just wonderful. Do you see the tree in the top row, second from the left?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. It's the,
No. You don't need to tell me. Just, internalize it. It's a great tree. And there's an area called, that tree's name in your sector that maybe you should take a midday hike to. Maybe.
Okay. Cottonwood Creek.
oh, yeah, okay. Maybe I should go for a hike.
This don't even feel
Nothing
slick.
like an afternoon in the Rockies, I tell ya. Radio me the moment you get there.
This don't even feel slick. Like, I don't feel like I'm being slick right now. Oh, damn. Thought I'm finna make a mess. Like, I feel like I would have, if I was the killer or whoever is on the other end of our line, I would have picked up on all of that. She was not being slick. It felt obvious.
Whoa, the June fire isn't going anywhere, huh?
No, that's why those guys came out to burn that line. It's at the stage where all we can do is pay attention to it.
They're not gonna try to put it out?
Look how
Not yet,
smoky it is.
apparently.
Okay. You wanna know something crazy? I have not used the compass once this entire playthrough. Not once. Not one time have I thought, let me check the compass and the map. Until just now. Because I wasn't built for this. Remember that time I was like, oh yeah, well, okay, I don't know if you guys are watching my Red Dead series. Which I literally mentioned last episode of Red Dead that I feel like I could survive a zombie apocalypse just fine. If it involves having to read compasses, I lied, and it's not true, and I'm not gonna elaborate on that. Just know that, okay, we can't all be perfect. God had to nerf me in some way. And critical thinking skills? I'm pretty good most of the time, just not all of the time. Especially with things I don't want to think about, like a compass. I don't want to think about a damn compass. I just want to go. I hear crunching. There's definitely movement. I'm not seeing enough movement.
There's some old snowmobiles out here.
That's crazy.
Looks like one of the poor bastards was cruising across this pond and dumped it.
That was not a fun hike back to civilization.
There's an old pond out here, not much more than a pile of mud. Do you have it on your map?
Yeah, I know where you are.
Yeah? Where am I?
Pork Pond. There used to be a sign up for it, but, well, folks kept stealing it.
Because it's called Pork Pond.
It's a good goddamn name. That sign would look great in a den, or, you know, anywhere.
Whatever, bro. Okay. Cottonwood Creek is gonna be to the west of me, so this way. How y'all doing today? Is everybody doing good? Are we feeling good? What's happening? Oh, okay, this must be the tree that I'm looking for.
Nope.
Because it's grandiose and gorgeous. Look at that. Ooh, thumbnail? Or I can even hit one of these. Yeah, that's gorge. Is this not the tree? Okay, maybe not. It's pretty over here. I'm hearing nonstop shuffling. Every day I'm shuffling. I'm here.
I'm here at Cottonwood Creek.
You see the cash box there?
It must be around here somewhere.
It is. Find it and open it. I changed the code. It's 5678.
Are you kidding me?
I was in a rush.
Okay, found the cash box.
1,
Great,
2, 3,
open
4,
it.
5, 6, 7, 8. Isn't it funny that I also didn't figure out that all of the boxes were 1, 2, 3, 4 up until, what was that, last episode? I have my ring on. Ooh, new radio. If I'm being watched, why would I put that back in there?
I got it now.
Good. I spent all day getting you that radio. I hiked to a cash box, lied to a ranger, lied to another ranger, and hopefully you are now holding a clean, untapped radio.
Hopefully.
Holy fuck, Henry, we have to get into that site.
What the
Fuck is going on? People are listening to us?
I don't know.
Our radios are tapped? Are you fucking serious?
Our radios are definitely tapped. That's why I left you the one you just got.
How is this even possible?
Listen
I
to this
don't know,
music.
Henry.
What do you know?
You know that I'm scared.
You're scared?
None of it makes any sense.
Are there any other lookouts this is happening to? Someone else in on this? Anyone?
This is just happening to us.
Keep us
Everyone else
evidence.
is fine.
Are you sure?
Yes. I've tried to bring it up to Chimney Rock, Elks Fork, and Beartooth Lookout, and every one of them got confused. Asked me if I'm okay and if I need to be relieved. Our fucking state coordinator asked if I was just having lady troubles.
Oh.
So no, this isn't happening to anyone else, and I'm done asking.
I'm gonna find
I just
answers.
changed clothes laying on the floor because I don't know who could be watching.
Look, I'm headed back to the gate, and now that I've got an axe, we'll know something soon.
You need to get into that site. Call me when you find something.
A ski? Is this really that kind of area? Alright, we gotta go back to the gate. Where was the gate? The gate was Wapiti Station. Okay, guys, lock in. What do y'all think? Okay, if you've never played this game before, give me some predictions. I don't know if the game is going to end in this video. Like, I don't know if this is the final episode. So don't cheat. Do not cheat. I will know. What do you think is happening? I don't know. Because now I'm still thinking, like, she hasn't really brought up the 2 girls that went missing. Oh, sorry. I wonder if that might not be significant anymore. It has to be. I feel like I'm gonna get bopped in my head again.
Hey, I just thought of something not great.
What, girl?
What is it?
I filed a report that said that neither of us ever talked to or saw those girls, the ones that went missing.
Why did you do
a few
that?
months back.
What? Why would you do that? I told you to say the minimum and just keep it vague.
I know, and I didn't. I just didn't want to be hassled.
And now someone probably has a transcript of that entire conversation.
And I've filed a report that's a
You
blatant
did.
lie.
You filed that.
And those girls are still missing.
Yep.
Girl.
Fuck, Delilah.
Fuck indeed.
Delilah.
Really need to get to the bottom of this.
Girl, don't piss me off. Why would you even do that? Like, you don't want to be hassled as if some girls aren't missing? Is that not important? That's still important. Regardless of the shit we got going on. You're, like, cool with that? Even though we did see them? And there's, like, proof that they saw me because they wrote me letters and shit. Why is it so fucking green over there? Hello? Let's see. How do I get... I'm going the wrong way. I'm angry. And I'm going the wrong way. Somebody come just knock me out. Yeah, I need to go this way. Girl, what the hell?
I just heard something.
What is it?
I don't know. It was goddamn terrifying, though.
It's an animal, for sure, I think.
It could be an elk, or it could be someone trying to get you to radio about a loud noise so they know where you are.
Fuck.
How about you don't do that again?
Let's go. What if somebody cut my shit? What if somebody just come over here and cut my shit? What if somebody just come over here and cut my shit? And I just go tumbling down? Oh, it didn't happen. That would have been crazy, though. I wonder, has there been, like, clues all along? Missing person.
How many hikers go missing in the Shoshone?
Mitchell Michaels, 31, 62, wow, no. 6'2", 165 pounds. Short brown hair, distinctive facial hair. Last seen around Jonesy Lake, July 3rd, 1981. He's not known to be familiar with the area. That's his vehicle.
Why? You don't think you're gonna end up on a milk carton, do you?
I mean,
found an
possibly.
old flyer for a missing hiker. It just got me thinking, that's all. Like how you said one day you were talking to the Goodwins and then the next you weren't.
Ned Goodwin didn't get mauled by a bear or stuck in a ravine. He was just a PTSD'd a-hole who dragged his son out to do a job and realized it was a bad idea.
You really didn't like that guy, did you?
I don't know. I just had a hard time talking to him. I mean, there are lookouts who seriously won't shut up, who call me about every little thing that pops into their head. And then there are those who just want to be left alone.
Guys.
He was the latter.
And I'm the former, aren't I?
Well, I didn't want to say anything.
No, it's fine. I'll just chuck my walkie-talkie into the river,
I'm going the wrong
Come
way.
on.
and you'll never hear from me again.
Finally, peace and quiet. Woohoo!
So...
Isn't your radio supposed to be in the river?
I couldn't bring myself to do it.
Well, I guess I'm stuck with you then.
Yeah. So did you mention something about Ned Goodwin having PTSD? That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, I don't know. He was in the army. He was off. It's actually the saddest story. He was only discharged because his mother, Brian's grandmother, died. She'd been taking care of him, and Ned was the only next of kin.
Damn. And you got to know Brian a little bit?
Yeah, I talked to him way more than I talked to Ned, that's for sure.
How was he at, spotting fires?
Better than you. He actually liked to stay in the tower.
Okay, Delilah. Mind you, I'm being watched and stalked. I cannot believe she's agreeing. Like, she thinks this is a good idea. I don't even think this is a good idea.
I'm busting the gate down. There's nobody around, and it's the quickest way in.
Copy that.
Investigating Wapiti. Girl, move. Let's read. If you're trying to reach Dr. Simmons, he is on site from August 15th to October 15th. University-owned equipment is the responsibility of Dr. Joson. Government-owned equipment is under the purview of Kat Ferdinand. Remember, this is a controlled area and any issues, malfunctions, or violations should be reported immediately.
I got stung by a bee.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah.
Did it hurt?
Yes, kind of.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I kind of ship them. It's kind of cute when you think about it.
Okay, I'm at the site. I don't see anybody around.
Lucky for us.
Yeah, lucky for us. Dee, there's some serious comms equipment out here. Wireless stuff.
What do you mean?
I'm talking a big 20-foot tall transmission tower. They could probably listen to whoever the hell they want. They're nestled down in this valley, which makes it impossible for you or any lookout to see them. Now, they're doing something with the soil out here, too. It's all gridded off. Hey, maybe you were right about the lichens. And there's all sorts of contraptions and shit out here.
Like what?
Dishes and stuff on metal legs. There are wires all over the place. I don't know. I'm not really up on high tech. I'm in their main tent.
What's it like?
It's definitely some sort of monitoring station.
Wave receiver. Hello?
Okay, this thing is losing its mind, beeping like crazy.
I can hear it. What's it after?
I don't know. I'm gonna go find out.
Subjects, Henry M. Delilah. Look. She's 43. Look at, they have our personality traits. Guilt-ridden.
Are
Help.
you shitting me?
What is it?
Wait. Subject, Henry M., age 39. Program status review, 1 week, 4 week, 6 week, 10 week, 25 week annual. Okay, observational traits, comprehensive explorer, keeps to the path. Prone to anger, passive. Guilty, forthright, guarded. Subject is fully engaged supervisor. Trust yet to be scientifically proven. All signs point towards full cooperation. Subject may be aware of tests. Suggests we disengage if subject decides to leave his post. Susceptibility to manipulation, 9.
There's a folder of reports here.
What do they say?
Delilah A, 43, annual. Reliable, considering alcoholism. Which you wasn't telling us, D. Observant, charismatic, selfish. Skewed perception of personal history. Never married, no kids. Rarely hikes or leaves immediate surroundings. Multiple lovers despite longtime partner. Susceptibility to manipulation, 3.
There are assessments about the two of us. There's stuff in here about Julia.
Like what?
Stuff I didn't tell you. This is...
What does it say about me? You said there was one about me.
And it looks like they've been following me around. What I do when I'm out hiking? Jesus.
Henry, do you hear me?
Says that you and your boyfriend are still together.
What?
Hold it. Subject beacon frequent sex social role. Avoidance behaviors, consult previous data. Unreciprocated desire for copulation, conflict with other males. What the fuck? Disproportionate food intake.
We're not. They're messing with us.
Yeah, okay.
That doesn't even matter.
How do they even know who he is? How the hell does this... I'm so sick of letting these people do this to us. We should just burn the place down. Think about it. Worst case scenario...
Look, maybe that's what they want us to do.
What do you mean?
Maybe they're trying to push us to the point where we do something crazy. I mean, the grass is dry as hell here. It would go up in a second.
Well, now I'm thinking, what if you're right?
I just don't think we should do anything that we can't undo.
Well, maybe it's not the best idea.
Yeah, I don't know about that,
Yeah,
Delilah.
it's definitely not the best idea.
Ah, so fucking wound up!
It's all right. I'm just gonna hike back. We have the wave receiver, and tomorrow we can figure out what to do.
As if I'm not gonna get knocked the hell out trying to get back home.
This equipment is not stuff from the hardware store.
Alright, I guess I'm going home. Look at this. Why are we being monitored like this? Like, I can't even think of a reason. It's just crazy. It's getting serious. It's getting serious and it's scary for Henry. Whoever's doing this, we're on to you. Oh, Jesus. Ain't no getting back. Ain't no getting...
Henry?
Yeah.
I think there is smoke coming from north of Jonesy Lake. That is suspiciously close to where you just were.
Yeah.
Do you see it?
Yeah.
Jesus, okay, yeah, I see it.
What the hell happened to you? It's definitely not the best idea.
It wasn't me.
What do we do?
Call it in.
Call it in like any other fire.
And what about who started it? What about them?
The person who started it?
Yeah.
We're talking about people watching us out here who are now burning the forest and everything in it around us. I don't know what to do about that.
Me neither.
Except get the hell out.
Yes, get us the hell out of here.
I will.
Oh. Okay. Who's listening to us?
This receiver just picked something up.
What? What thingy? What now?
I found a device that picks up frequencies. It's how I found the reports last night, and it's going off now.
It just picked up a frequency?
Girl, are you drunk?
Yeah, what could it be?
I don't know. You gotta find out.
All right, I'm on my way now.
You know what I just picked up?
No.
A fifth of Major Bueno tequila from the creek.
Are you drunk?
No! I am getting drunk.
Hey, Dee, I don't want to harsh your vibe, but maybe, just maybe, that's a bad idea.
Henry.
What?
You're harshing my vibe. My thinking is I could stay up all night worried I'm gonna lose my job because of the side fire, or I could not worry and let the chips fall where they may. It's not like there's any proof we were down there.
My thinking is I'm gonna follow this wave receiver.
Ooh, I like it when you think.
Ay, ay, ay.
It's worse than
I'll
ay,
just
ay,
leave you
ay.
alone
It's
with whatever
worse.
These thoughts are. Last
Delilah.
thing I need is another big crossword breakthrough.
Radio off. Okay. Okay, it's definitely to this way. Hello. Clear the gap in the bush. Strange backpack.
Shit!
Woo!
What? Ah!
The alarm went off! Henry! We gotta get the hell out of here. Oh, the cave.
Dee, I found some sort of supply bag, light camping gear, some clothes, basics, but it was alarmed. I think that's what was making the receiver go haywire.
You're okay? It's not a trap or anything?
Not
Yeah, I'm
yet.
fine, but there's also a set of keys here. I don't know why they'd be hidden out here. They say Shoshone National Forest, Cave 452. Is that the one in the canyon?
Yeah, it is. Who the hell took them?
And what the hell is in that cave?
Okay, let's just think.
Says the woman with a half a bottle of tequila in her belly.
Maybe they're panicking and we're preparing to beat it. The fire has them spooked, and we have new walkie-talkies, so we have the upper hand.
Yeah, well, it's hard to feel like you have the upper hand when you're standing in the dark in the middle of the woods.
Oh. Well, you're back in your tower. Maybe you need a drink, too.
I'm not in my tower.
I am looking at a man standing in your lookout. And it's not you.
No, girl.
Is not me.
Oh my god, go.
I'm going.
Oh, girl. I don't see nobody. He fast as hell. He fast as fuck, boy.
I don't see anyone up here.
He was just there.
It's a tape of us talking down at the site. Sounds like it was recorded from somewhere nearby.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, and it sounds like we were the ones who burned it down and that it was your idea.
No.
We
Yeah.
are screwed.
No!
Dee, just don't freak out, okay? Don't freak out.
Oh my god, what the fuck is happening, Henry?
Girl, chill. Oh.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
What's wrong?
Someone claiming to be Henry in Two Forks called a lookout in another sector early this morning and said that I knew what caused the Wapiti Meadow fire. So, I just got off the horn with that lookout who's wondering what I know, or that I'm an arsonist, or that I'm fucking losing it. Furthermore, I bet you don't have the only tape of us from last night, so someone has evidence to back it up. We need to find out what someone's been keeping in that cave.
But they
going
know
down
about
there
the cave. They know
We
about...
don't have a lot of time left out here, and if we don't find some fucking answers, when they lift us out of here, it's gonna be in handcuffs.
Oh, well, at this point.
We have to stick together, okay? Keep our story straight. From the first day with those girls to the person breaking in on our conversation, everything. We gotta be honest and consistent.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
I know.
I am right. Okay, where is the cave? Like, Delilah's freaking out, but she's the one, like... I think I said this last time. This seems more about her than it is about me. I just seem like the poor, unfortunate soul that's being dragged down with her. But this definitely seems like it's more about Delilah than anything. Somebody just come beat me over the head. Once again, like, this seems like a lot for me to take on as somebody whose fault this literally isn't. Like, I don't...
Hey, you didn't actually make that call, right? To the other lookout?
No.
It just stuck in my craw. I let myself imagine how fucked I would be if you'd been lying to me. But
Girl.
now that I asked, I kind of just wish I hadn't.
Why am I getting all these achievements?
Of course I didn't. No way. They're trying to pit us against each other.
Yeah, you're right.
That's not gonna happen, though.
Thanks, Henry.
I don't know. You don't seem stable, Delilah. Like, I don't feel like you're... I feel like you're on your own team. I don't feel like you're on my team. I don't feel like this is an us thing. Alright, let's see what we got going on in here. Let me in.
What the hell?
Squeeze through. Find a way out of the cave. Are we in here investigating the cave? You crazy for even coming in here. I don't want to know nothing this
Freezing in
bad.
here.
Now look how loud your ass is. Wasn't shit in this cave.
Hey, are you there?
Yeah, what is it? What did you find?
Nothing yet, because someone tried to trap me in there.
You saw someone?
No, someone slammed the gate behind me and then ran away. I found another way out, but if I hadn't, Jesus!
So you didn't find anything?
No.
No, there's a spot where someone had sunk an anchor, but the hardware's gone now.
I don't have any climbing equipment.
I just have my ropes. I'm gonna hike back to Two Forks and see if I can find anything that could double as an anchor to use in the spot.
Well, that doesn't sound dangerous.
Girl, where the hell even am I? Oh?
Delilah, I just found an outcropping that someone was using as a little fort. I think it was Brian Goodwin.
Really?
Yeah, he built himself a real castle. He was in the middle of really sprucing up the joint when they left. He made the place pretty comfy, too.
That's an achievement.
Yeah, at the expense of what are probably stolen pillows.
That little shit.
Brian was doing a science fair project about bouncing radio waves off of a meteor shower.
Poor kid left his homework?
Yeah, he must have been pretty smart, huh?
Yeah, sure.
Look. How ham radio waves can use meteors to talk to people far away. What if I told you that you could use meteors in our atmosphere to talk to people far away? You would probably think I was a liar, but you'd be wrong. Meteors, the alien rocks that come to our planet from outer space, can be used to bounce ham radio waves off of and let you use your radio much better than normal. Right now you are thinking, okay, Brian, this sounds like a movie, like Flight of the Navigator. It's not real, but you are wrong. It is real. It is science. It's possible because of meteor scatter communications. My science fair project proves that meteor scatter communications is real, but what it is? MCS is a radio propagation mode that utilizes the ionized trails of meteors within our atmosphere. Meteors, upon their atmospheric entry, can create a dense path of ionized particles that the ham radio operator can use to establish brief communication paths between operators up to 1,500 miles away. It's pretty cool. I'm going to test this by having a small chat with a friend my dad made in the Army who lives in Albuquerque, New Mexico, 1,000 miles from my house. We are going to try to talk at a regular time, but my hypothesis is that it won't work and we will have to wait for a meteor shower so we can establish communication.
Better than a lot of the grown-up knuckleheads I'm used to, yeah.
What, you're saying I'm one of those knuckleheads, is that it?
I wasn't, but, now that I think about it...
Because I know lots of stuff.
Oh, please, drown me in your surplus of knowledge. I've been waiting all these years for a man as wise as you to take this job.
Well,
Delilah.
that wait's over, sweetheart.
Oh.
Call me sweetheart again, and you'll use that big sexy brain of yours to fill out your unemployment paperwork.
Sorry, boss.
You was the
I
one
found
wanting
an
to
old
get with
school
me.
folder. Brian was a hell of a doodler. It's a little weird that he'd just leave so much of his stuff out here.
Well, maybe they were in a hurry when they left. Like I said, he wasn't supposed to be out here.
Yeah.
They almost got busted. Brian liked to go out on the railing of the tower and wave at the planes that dumped water on fires, and... I got a call because someone thought a kid was up in Two Forks. I lied, and just said it was Ned. If I ratted him out, they would have been forced to leave, and... I don't know, I guess I just felt like I was saving him from whatever shitty life Ned was gonna bring him back to. Not that it ended up mattering.
Bunch of rocks stacked up. You made a wall and a perimeter.
God. Yeah, that's perfect.
You know, maybe he made it because he was afraid of them.
Whenever I think of Brian possibly going through this crap, I get sick to my stomach.
But going through this in what way? Like, what would be the objective? Just random people?
There's some great...
Player Brian, character Gladius Silva. Chaotic Good, Half-Elf Ranger, level 4. Male, 29, 5'8", rugged.
A dork contraband here.
You found his pocket protector?
I found a, I guess, The data sheet for one Gladius Silva, half-elf, armor 7.
Classic wizards and wyverns.
Wizards and wyverns.
He also...
Dear Ranger, hi, my name is Brian Goodwin. If you found this note, it should be with a bunch of climbing anchors, I hope. Could you do me a favor and please return them to me, Brian Goodwin, in the mail? My address is 55 Foxtrot Lane, North Platte, Nebraska 69101. If you tell me your name and address, I will give you a reward for this. You're probably wondering why I left these here. Well, they're my dad's, and I don't want him to lose them, but I don't want to do any more climbing on this trip, so I thought I should pretend to lose them. But if you help me get them back, everyone will be happy. Thank you for your time. Thank you, Ranger. Brian, P.S. The reward will be good.
Climbing equipment, his anchors.
That's convenient.
It is convenient.
I think he was going to hide them in a cash box or something and never got around to it. I mean, he left a note for a ranger to find them and send them back to him in Nebraska.
Because he hated climbing?
Yeah, it sounds like Ned was pushing him, and pretending to lose his anchors was the easiest way to put a stop to it.
I hope it worked. God, what an asshole.
Yeah. Man, that is the sort of thing that would have caused me to catch a beating growing up.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't put it past old Ned.
Jeez, Ned sounds like the worst. Ham radio plan by Brian and Ned Goodwin. Interesting but wrong. Not conventional. Ham radio. But it's like, okay, even if we do go in this cave, like, what are we expecting to find, really? What do we think could possibly be in there?
What do you think is in there?
That's what I was just talking about. I don't know. What do you think?
Really. I mean, we got to find out. What do you think?
Whatever it is, they don't want you telling anyone about.
I mean, they closed the door when they could have just...
Bashed your head in with a rock or chopped you up with a...
Are you serious with this shit right now?
A hatchet. God, are you sure you want to go back in there?
I guess so.
Honestly, I just want to know. I want to know what is worth doing everything that's been done to us.
Yeah, me too. And not going to jail would be a nice kicker.
Am I gonna get back to the cave?
Oh, also, those girls turned up. Looks like you didn't kill them.
Oh, good.
Nobody did. They took some farmer's tractor for a joyride down in Riverton and, landed in jail.
Okay. Glad to hear that.
I wonder if they know anything. If there's some way to ask them about whatever happened at their camp.
I think we'd be smart to let sleeping dogs lie.
You're probably right.
Maybe. But just maybe. Like, I don't even feel completely sold on that. Shit, it's dark in here. If this person knows every move that I'm making, how did they never get to Brian Goodwin's little spot and know that these things were there? There's something so convenient. And she keeps saying things are convenient when things are convenient because things keep being convenient. I don't even know how I would communicate with her down here. Ooh, but you hear the music getting serious?
Ah, shit. Are you... Oh, God.
Is that Brian? No!
You fell.
And here's what I'm thinking. Maybe it's his dad doing all of this because maybe he thinks that Delilah had something to do with this. That poor boy. Oh my gosh. That poor boy. Now I can run. It's somber and sad and serious. Oh, that poor boy. It's the daddy out here.
Hey, Dee.
There you are. I've been worrying my ass off.
You need to call search and rescue.
What?
Maybe recovery.
There's a body in the cave. It's Brian Goodwin.
Gotta be fucking kidding me. How does that... What? I don't... How?
Climbing?
He
I
fell.
think, or made to look like a climbing accident.
I don't know.
Look, I think that's just what it was. I mean, he was probably exploring the cave and maybe his rope gave out. Look, whoever locked me in there probably didn't even know about him. Delilah, you should have told someone he was out here.
Just
Yeah.
stop. Okay, I know.
Maybe
Stop.
he would have.
Henry, you insensitive shit. You don't think I know he'd be alive if it weren't for me? And I fucking know it's my fault. I'll never forget that it's on me.
Don't try to make me feel bad because of your negligence. Bitch, what the hell? They were right. You are selfish. Pack up belongings. Give me my whiskey. I can't even see.
You see that plane?
No, I was just busy packing up.
Well, there's gonna be a lot more. The service says this thing is 2% contained.
Well, is this the June fire or the site fire? Or...
Well, the two fires merged into one unmitigated disaster. They're renaming it after my lookout. You about packed up?
Shouldn't we talk for a sec, about things?
About what?
About how all this stuff is connected. The surveillance, the Goodwins, Brian's death.
Look, I don't know what to say, okay? It's like the universe cooked up the cruelest thing to have happen. Does it connect to everything else? I don't know. I don't know if I even want to.
Of course you do. There's got to be a reason.
Does there?
Maybe. Maybe not. I wouldn't even know where to begin.
Well, fuck. For starters, I guess you could find the source of that signal.
Holy crap. Yeah. Oh my god.
We don't know what it is. It could be nothing.
Yeah, it could also be whoever was listening to us, whoever made the tape.
Okay. Yeah, look, you should pack up everything you need in case we get the call and you can't come back.
All right, look, if something happens...
I'll remember you.
Delilah, what the fuck?
I was hoping you'd have a backup plan or something.
Yeah, okay, I'm probably gonna move to Canada. Ontario, maybe.
No, I meant if something happens to me.
Right, if you don't find out who made the tape and I have to hit the road.
Forget it.
Be safe, Henry.
Let's go. Jeez. This fire was not watched well, I'll tell you what. Okay, whatever it is, it's to the west. I'm sure this is terrible for the lungs. Bummed me out about that little boy. Like, Delilah, jeez. And to just be like, yeah, I mean, I guess they probably just left.
Alright, well, I just got word that they are coming to get us. My place.
You sound worried.
No, it's just...
Brian?
I'll coordinate with the evac team and let you know when to head towards the tram. It's north. Far. Past where you found that cut back in May. There's an emergency tram out there that will let you hike to the rendezvous point at my lookout.
Okay. Henry. Look.
Someone left a rope for me to climb up. I'm down near the lake.
How do you know it's for you?
There's a tracking collar tied to it. Someone was leading me here. And there's another tape.
Oh my god, Henry.
Yeah, hi, Henry. Hey, you better find this before it burns up.
It's the dad.
We've been causing each other a lot of headaches. Now I gotta go stake out a site that's as fit for living as the one you're about to find. You'll get it when you see it. You can't blame me for keeping an eye on you. Not after bumping into you back in May. Down by the cave, for croc's sake. I've been up here for 3 years. I kept it cozy. Winters are harsh as hell, and I ran out of books. But I got that antenna rigged up, and Delilah, she's a record you don't gotta flip. I kinda get why Brian took to her.
I don't even know what that means.
About a week ago, I stopped worrying about you finding anything out, and that's right when everything went shithouse with you two. You guys don't know anything about having kids. All right, nobody knows nothing. It ain't Andy and Opie walking down a lake to fish every afternoon. It ain't Mayberry. But you gotta know I didn't kill him. All right, we were climbing. I was teaching him. Brian was uneducated in the way to do anything. He just fucking didn't sink his anchor the right way. You know, I thought about going back, having to answer questions and having to get him put in the ground, and I didn't see the point. Don't come looking for me. I'm sorry about your wife.
We found the surveillance operation.
Okay, what does that mean? What is it?
It was Ned Goodwin. He was the one listening to us, just him.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Ned Goodwin. He made the tape?
Yeah. He's gone. He's deeper into the Shoshone. He doesn't want anyone to know he's out here.
Because he killed Brian. Because he killed his fucking son.
He's got a survival bunker with radios and everything. He made it all up.
You need to get back here.
Winter needs.
They say the helicopters are making rounds.
Okay. Goodwin was the one who wrote the reports I found
Look.
at the site.
I'm keeping all of this. Look. At the end it says, never fuck. Workbench.
You should see some of the stuff he was working on. I guess he had a lot of time on his hands. He was rigging up stolen batteries to keep his stuff going. This boombox looks familiar. He had quite the view. He's got a radio base station up here. He was listening to us on that.
I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. I don't know what you want me to say. We're in the middle of a fire that is at 22,000 acres and growing. Fast.
It's gonna burn all of this up.
Well, take a picture if you're so keen to remember it.
You're not?
I don't know.
He could see my lookout.
I am gonna get a picture. I'll get a couple. Screw this guy. But, okay. So, do I think that he killed his son? Do I believe it's an accident like he says it is? Yeah, I don't see why he would kill him, right? Kill? And if that is the case, what the hell does it have to do with Delilah unless he was of the idea or the notion that she would report him? But to, like, do all of this? Like, I'm not understanding why he would choose to do all of this. It was so beautiful and, you know, green and peaceful, and now there's all these damn fires. I bet the earth is like, girl, what the hell did I have to do with all of this? Why you gotta burn me up? Like,
I
earth
should be relieved.
Ooh.
Relieved that there's no evidence of us starting that fire. Relieved that we're not crazy. That there wasn't some conspiracy. But I'm not. He was a sweet kid. With a shitty father who hid out here like a coward after dumping him in a hole.
Lila, I think it was an accident. And I don't think Ned meant to kill him.
We don't know what happened for sure.
Ned wanted his son to be able to climb and do the sorts of things he did himself, but Brian couldn't.
And how'd that turn out, Henry? I'm sorry. God, it would have been so easy to tell the truth and have him sent home. I can't stop thinking about it.
Let me reply.
You'll let it go, and it'll be okay. It'll haunt you for a while, but eventually you'll look back and you'll be far enough away to forgive yourself.
Justify to myself, maybe.
Yeah, well, that's better than nothing.
And he'll still be down there in that cave. Because if I say anything, they're gonna ask me about Ned.
Dee?
Oh, fuck.
Is that a helicopter?
Yeah, hold on. Hey. Okay, 1 second. Hey, they're here, but they're making rounds. They'll come back. I think I'm gonna go with them.
You're gonna leave me here.
D, what if they don't come back for me?
They'll come back. That's their job.
Just what if we missed something about, something, I don't know.
Henry, you're tired. There's nothing big going on. They'll come back for you.
Just wait.
I'm gonna go.
Okay. If you have to.
I have to. Hike safe.
Like, girl, you know I'm directionally challenged. You gonna leave me to do this shit? You just gonna leave me? I guess I won't be talking to her anymore then, huh? Should have stayed my ass at home. Should have never brought my ass out to do this damn job. There's the cave. Here comes some music. Sorry about what happened to you, Henry and Brian. It just wasn't fair. I just gotta do a little tune. I gotta do a little song every time some music pop off. What the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck?
Hey, I'm at the evac spot near the ravine.
Oh,
Delilah, are you there?
she's not there anymore. She
Delilah?
left. She left. Do I make it out of here? Oh, I guess I don't have a map that would cover this area, huh? Have a good time. It's a nice ass outhouse. Generator. I feel like mine was not nice like that. Hello? Okay, these are her crosswords, right? Lucian's Gambit. The thrilling continuation of the best-selling series of novels. I have not been reading these, so if they include some lore, these are her crosswords for sure. Headset. Look at,
Hello?
oh, that's the
Is anybody
drawing.
there?
Hi. Yeah, it's me. I'm back at the staging area near the trailhead. I think I see your truck.
Red, Colorado plates.
Yeah. It's a piece of shit.
Hey, that's a man's pickup you're talking about.
I think there might be a raccoon living in it.
Make sure he's comfy, I guess.
Hey, it shouldn't take long for the helicopter to reach you.
Okay.
There's a debrief in a situation like this. Lots of questions.
Shit. So, taking stock, we found out an old lookout killed his only son and decided to become a lonely hermit.
Yes.
And we prevented one fire?
Basically started another.
Okay, so that's a wash.
We didn't start that fire.
I'll have to figure out what I'm doing every summer from now on that isn't this.
You're not coming back?
No. And you'll have to... I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know what's next.
Tell you what, why don't you choose for me and I'll choose for you?
All right, sure. Maybe... Maybe you could come back to Boulder with me and figure it out down there. Just a thought.
You don't want me down there.
Well, I just asked you.
Look, I've got some things to do in Casper, and maybe I'll head south sometime after that. I could come by, sure.
Okay. So, what about me?
I think you should go to Julia, and then you can figure it out. Maybe put that typewriter to good use. Give me a sexy accent or something if you write about this.
Yeah.
You gotta go see her.
Yeah, sure.
Henry, Look, you came out to put your memories behind you, and they're still right there in front of you.
You're right.
I mean, I'll go see her.
I think you're right.
Good.
When I get back, maybe I could,
We shouldn't focus on this summer. Next year we'll roll around, and then the year after that, and then it's just, I don't know. My Aunt Judy called it a pause in the hallway of time.
Did your Aunt Judy smoke a lot of pot?
Yeah?
Well, you should try to take her advice, too.
Yeah, we'll see.
There's the helicopter.
They'll land back where you hiked up. Good luck, Henry.
You too. Good luck.
No. Henry, you keep it for yourself, okay? Bye, Hank.
Keep it for yourself. What do you mean by that? And I feel like, obviously, right? It's that theory of like, or maybe not the theory, the conversation about like, the summer isn't actually endless and you do have to go back to your lives previously. But maybe I did expect Delilah to go cold at the end. She doesn't know us anything. We don't know her anything. But oh, okay, we beat it. Really? That was the end? Is this a game with multiple endings? Okay. Well, it was very good. Wow. Well, that was Firewatch. What's the special features thing? Play the game with commentary by the team. Free roam. Wander the world at your own pace. Well, that was Firewatch, guys. I feel like maybe, it didn't even indicate to me that I was getting an ending. Let me look up really quick. Are there multiple endings? I didn't get all the achievements, so I obviously didn't do everything, but are there multiple endings? Oh, it has one ending with multiple dialogue variations depending on player choices. Conspiracy is a red herring. The game builds up a sense of mystery and intrigue, suggesting a government conspiracy or elaborate plot, but it's all just Ned's attempt to hide from the consequences of his son's death. Doesn't provide a triumphant resolution or a neatly tied up conclusion. Instead, it focuses on the emotional impact of the events on Henry and Delilah. So I guess if you tell her a lot about your wife, she will tell you that you need to go to see her and stop running from the past. But if you don't tell her about her at all, she'll comment on how you never told her why you were there. I guess if you flirt with her more, you get kind of a different dialogue option at the end of the game. But that was Firewatch. It was a great experience. A kind of lackluster ending, but I understand why. It's kind of realistic, like, in a way, like all of this conspiracy and mystery really just led up to the fact that, there was a dad who made a dumb decision and his son passed away and he's trying to hide it and hide from it. I think that man should go to jail. You can't just not report your son dying. Something about that seems way worse than like you accidentally being the reason why he fell. Like, it just seems way worse to not report that. But anyway, this has been Firewatch. If you liked this video and if you enjoyed this series, like the video, subscribe so that you don't miss any other videos from me. If you have any suggestions for games like this that you want to see me play, leave them in the comments and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.